In this lesson, we're going to look at some American English pronunciation points. Now, in the past recent videos, we've done a lot of pronunciation, all the different sounds in American English. Before that, we went through all the vowels, long and short, how to pronounce them. Now we're going to start to look into some other ways of pronouncing words. Or not other ways to pronounce them, but things you need to know to help you pronounce them easier. When you're reading how to pronounce them, if you can see it in your mind, it's a lot easier to get it out of your mouth. Vowel digraphs. Vowel digraphs. What are vowel digraphs? Two vowels, A, E, I, O, U, sometimes Y. But two vowels, and they may be of the same letters. Together, that make one vowel sound. So, here are 6 pairs of vowels that make a vowel sound. A-I, what do you think? A, the long A sound. A-Y, the long A sound. E-A, the long E sound. E-E, same thing, the long E sound in these cases. O-A, the long O sound. U-E, U-E, we're going to have a ooh, ooh kind of a sound coming from that one. Now, I'm going to show you some examples of words using each of these sets of vowel digraphs. Let's take a look at A, and ooh, ooh. A-I can be used in many words. Now, these are just a few examples. Brain, A, brain, chain, waist, A. A-I together, A, long A. Brain, well, I hope we all have one. We need it to think with in our head. Chain, well, perhaps you had your car break down and someone hooked a chain onto the bumper of your car and had to pull your car to get it to a garage. A chain. A waist. Well, your waist is down around here, right? Mine used to be much smaller, but I don't know why. It seems to have grown. We have A-Y, long A, clay. Now, what is clay? Well, it's a form of soil, dirt. It's kind of gooey, sticky, semi-solid. You can actually make pottery out of clay. Clay. A crayon. Have you ever heard of Crayola crayons? Coloring. In a color book, you use crayons. A day. Well, there's 7 days in a week, and today happens to be one of the best days in our lives. We woke up this morning. How about U-E for ooh? Ooh. Now, if you were to look at ooh, you'd see the sound double O with a line, a bar across the top of it. Be a long ooh sound. True. Are you true to your friends? Are you loyal to your friends? Are you true blue to your friends? Blue, the color blue. Cruel. Cruel, what is cruel? Well, someone who's mean, a bad person. Maybe they beat their dog or their wife. Who knows what it is. But they do bad things to people. They're mean, they're bad. Don't be cruel. Now, let's look at the next 3 sounds. Now, I said there were going to be 3 sounds, but no. 3 sets of letters. Another 3. but only two sounds. We have E-A, E, long E, E-E, long E, O-A, long O, E-E-O. Remember, for the vowels, the long vowels sound like their vowel sound, or their letter name, I mean to say. And the short vowels, they have a different sound. Okay, here we have the word clean, bleach, each. Okay, what is clean? Well, perhaps you like to have nice clean hands and you wash up good before you eat dinner. Clean. You want a clean face, clean hair, clean clothes. Now, to help your clothes look clean, when you put them in the washing machine, you may add some bleach in the washing machine for your white clothes only to make the whites look whiter and brighter. But if you put the bleach in with something dark colored, you're going to end up with faded, awful looking clothes. Don't do that. Each? Well, after you bleach your clothes, you could take out your white socks, your white shirts, and look at them and say, oh, each of my pieces of clothing are clean. Each one looks so bright and nice. E, free. Well, everybody likes things that are free. They don't cost anything. You get them for nothing. Woo. Cheese. How about free cheese? Do you like cheese? Made from milk, semi-solid, has a really great taste, great in sandwiches, on pizzas. Free cheese would even be better. I'm a Swiss cheese man myself. Sleep. At night, you go to bed, you close your eyes, and you sleep. Sleep. Oh, boat. A boat. You put it in the water, you're in it, and you're floating around out on a river, a lake, the ocean. A boat. A load. A load. Perhaps you have a load of fish in your boat. You were successful fishing. A load. What something carries. A load of something. Toast. When you get up in the morning, you have breakfast. Do you take a couple slices of bread and put them in a toaster? And they pop up, and you've got some nice golden brown toast. Hot toast, butter, maybe some peanut butter jam with your coffee. Tastes pretty good. Toast. So that's vowel digraphs. And that's the end of this. We're looking at vowel diphthongs. Diphthongs. Now there's an English word for you, right? And an English word for you. All right. And what is that? What does it mean? Here is what vowel diphthongs are. Two vowels together that create a new sound. Okay? So, we're going to put some words up here to show you what this means, all right? This is to help you better understand how to sound out, how to pronounce your words, all right? Okay, now we have some examples of vowel diphthongs. There's going to be another set of words after this set. But first, let's look at these. AU, that makes aw, aw, aw. Auto, auto, that's a short word for automobile. An automobile, a car, right? Automobile, auto. Could be an automatic transmission. Auto. He works at an auto repair shop. Aw. Pause. Pause. Now, what does pause mean? Well, for example, if you're watching this video and you want to stop because you'd like to go get a cup of coffee or something, well, you're going to hit the pause button, right? You're going to temporarily stop the video and then continue to work or to watch. Perhaps you're working, you pause your work for a while because you need to go to a meeting. You come back and you resume working. You begin working again. Again. Ought, taught. That is the past tense for the word teach, to teach. I am teaching an English lesson right now. The past tense, I taught an English lesson earlier this morning. Aw. Now we have AW, aw. Now W is not a vowel, right? But it still falls in this category for the definition of vowel diphthongs, okay? It may not make sense, but that's the rule. That's the way it is here. Okay, so we have aw, saw, like the past tense for see. I saw a bird fly past my window this morning. Or maybe you're going to use a noun and you have a saw, to saw some wood, which then the action would be a verb. Okay, hawk. It's a type of a bird of prey, right? It goes around killing rodents and other smaller birds. Hawk. Straw. Okay, now the word straw, think about a farm where they grow wheat, and when they cut the wheat, they have the stem of the plant is what will end up drying out and be used for straw, bedding for the livestock, for the animals to lay on. Or you could say, the old man wore a straw hat in the summertime. Straw. We have EW, ooh. It sounds like ooh. Stew. Stew, that's like soup, but very thick, right? Stew. My mother used to make the best beef stew in the world. Jewel. Well, perhaps you have a pricey jewel, an expensive jewel on your ring. Ah, yes, my father had this large diamond ring that he kept in a very safe place. Jewel. Chew. That's what you do when you eat food. You're chewing your food. To chew. Some people love to chew gum. Do you like to chew gum? A lot of people consider it rude. Oi. We have coin. C-O-I-N-O-I. Oi, oi. A coin. What's a coin? Now, you have money. You have paper money, bills, and then you have the metal coins. Coins. Maybe they're made out of silver, nickel, copper. Depends on the type of coin. Maybe gold. Oi, soil. Dirt, right? We had to get some minerals put into our soil so we could have a better crop of vegetables in the garden this year. Oil. You have to put oil in your car engine, or your engine isn't going to run very long, right? Maybe you need to put a little oil on your sewing machine. Put a little oil on your door latch, on the door hinges, so they don't squeak. Oil. And the same sound, O-Y, T-O-Y, is toy. Toy. Do your children have toys? Do you have some toys? How about joy? Joy. You have a good time. You're full of joy. It was a joyful event. I had so much joy from watching my children play with their toys. Loyal. Loyal. Are you loyal to your wife or husband? Are you loyal to your school? Are you loyal? Are you loyal to yourself? Think about that. But to be loyal means that you don't stab anyone in the back. You're there for them. You're going to be true to them. You're going to help them. You're loyal to them. Okay? All right. Now, let's look at another set of words. The last set, we have O-O. We have the long O-O, ooh, as in spoon. Spoon. In the morning, perhaps you eat your cereal with a spoon, right? spoon. And then you chew it up. Spoon. Now, we have the symbol above it showing that it's considered a long sound. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And you see we have other O words with the short symbol for the short sound. So the long sound of double O is ooh. The short sound is uh. Okay, let's stick with ooh for a moment here. We have the word pool. Now, what is a pool? Now, it can mean different things, but let's say we're talking about a swimming pool. Maybe your children, on a hot summer day, love to go to the pool and swim. Maybe you have a pool in your backyard. Or you put all your money together at the office. That would be called a pool. You put together a money pool, an office pool, and each month you put in so many dollars, a few dollars, everybody, and maybe once in a month you all go out together to eat dinner. Something like that. Or you buy Christmas gifts for each other. Boost. Ah, well, if you go to the doctor and you get a shot of vitamin B, that gives you a boost of energy, right? Dr. Feelgood will give you a shot. Perhaps your grandmother needs a little help getting into the pickup truck, a big truck. Oh, you have to give her a boost to get her up there. The old girl couldn't make it on her own. A boost. A booster chair for a small child would be an elevated small chair that you put on a normal chair to make the child sit a little higher so they can eat at the table. A booster chair. A cookie. A cookie. Well, do you know what a cookie is? Do you ever sneak into the kitchen and snatch a few cookies out of the cookie jar and eat them with milk? How about book? We've all read books, right? We like to read books. Book. Or perhaps you're going to book a reservation at a hotel for an upcoming vacation. How about the word took? Took. I took my wife to the doctor yesterday for a checkup. Took. It's the past tense of the word take. About. We have, how about a cup of coffee? Would you like some coffee? Well, I'd say that man was about my height, about 6 feet tall. About, around, nearly, somewhere in that area. Our, okay, here, O-U-R, O-U, ow. It could be our room, our house, something that we have together. We were just having our lunch, right? We were both eating lunch together. Mouse. What's a mouse? Well, earlier we talked about a hawk, a bird of prey. Hawks love to catch mice. So do cats. Do you have a cat? That cat hair. But the mice are gone. One mouse, two mice. Ow, mouse. Another owl. We have a clown. Have you ever gone to the circus and you saw people in funny-looking costumes with orange hair, big red noses? Perhaps you went to a neighborhood bar and saw the same thing, and the person wasn't even trying to look like a clown. But a clown. How? How do you do? How does this watch work? How? To do something. How? Tell me how, please. Help me. Ow, brown. It's a color, the color brown. How about, how now, brown cow? Now there's some ow for you. Hello, and R is a vowel. Controlled vowels. R controlled vowels. Now, what do we mean by that? Well, we have two vowels together. By the way, in the previous video, I talked about vowel diphthongs. And you notice that the two letters weren't all vowels, and I mentioned that. But the way those combinations work is if it sounds like a vowel. If they don't sound like a vowel, then it wouldn't work, right? But in the examples I showed you, those are vowel diphthongs because of the sound. Okay, R controlled vowels. We have AR. What does AR sound like? R. Just sounds like a long R. So we have the word car. Perhaps you drive your car to work every day, right? You have a big car or a small car? No car? Maybe you take the bus. Star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. You look up in the sky and you wonder where you are, right? Okay, a star. Perhaps a star on television. TV stars, a movie star. Are you a star? I'll bet you are. Park. You could park your car. I'm going to park over there across the street. Or maybe you're going to walk to the park to enjoy a nice Sunday afternoon with your family or friends. Park. ER, there we have two vowels. What does ER sound like? It sounds like er. In the English language, American English, we use a phenomenal, a tremendous amount. In the language you speak as a first language, if you don't have the sound, like in Korean, there's no sound. So they have to learn to make that sound. Sounds unusual, but it's true. Any language that you speak may not have all the same sounds as some other language that you'd like to learn to speak. Then you have to learn those sounds. Pretty difficult for some people, but you can do it. A person. I'm a person. You're probably a person, aren't you? Yes, you are. All right, a person. One person, two people. Alert. Are you an alert person? Alert means you're paying attention. You notice something. Or perhaps there's an alert. A siren goes off in your town, alerting the public of some kind of a problem that has occurred, right? Alert. Dinner. You probably eat dinner at 12 o'clock. Some people call dinner the 6 o'clock in the evening meal, right? The evening meal, they call that dinner. But dinner, you sit down to eat. It's not lunch, it's not a snack. It's a full meal. It's dinner. Where do you eat dinner? Perhaps you eat it in a diner. Take off one N and you have a diner. A diner would be like a cafe, a small restaurant. IR, we have the word again, bird. Okay, you know what a bird is. They have feathers, they fly around, they make nice sounds, right? Chirping, singing, poop on your car, yeah. Birds. Birth. What is your birth date? What year were you born in? Birth. Perhaps you have a cat and she has recently given birth to 5 or 6 cute little kittens. Birth. Shirt. I'm wearing a shirt. Are you wearing a shirt? Okay. Shirt. IR. Now we have or. All by itself, OR is the word or. Would you like coffee or tea? But put an H and an N around it, and what do we have? We have the word horn. Now, a horn could be what grows out of a cow's head. A horn could be what somebody honks at you when they're driving their car. They honk their horn. Maybe there's a ooga ooga horn on your bicycle. Or fork. Okay? There may be a fork in the road. The road divides, goes this way and that way. That's not actually a corner. It's a fork in the road. Perhaps when you eat dinner tonight at the diner, you're going to use a fork to eat with, as opposed to a spoon. Store. Well, maybe you saw a squirrel running around out in the leaves, and it was going to work. It was working at storing nuts for the winter, right? Or maybe you want to buy a bag of nuts, some peanuts. So you walk down to the store, the corner store, a grocery store, and bought a bag of peanuts. Maybe you fed them to the squirrel, so the squirrel could store them. Turkey. It's a bird, a domestic fowl, bigger than a chicken, very popular at Thanksgiving time in the United States to eat for Thanksgiving Day dinner. Gobble, gobble, right? Heard about the Pilgrims? They had dinner with the American Indians way, way back when, and turkey came into the picture. Turkey. They had wild turkeys then. We have turn. Okay, you're driving your car. You're going to make a left turn. Maybe you're going to make a right turn. Turn, right? Maybe you're going to turn around to get a better view. Curl. Do you know anyone who goes to the beauty parlor to curl their hair? They like to have curly hair, but their hair really isn't naturally curly. So they want to get a curl in their hair. They go to the beauty shop to have their hair curled, or they get a permanent. Probably that's a better way to say it. But a curl, right? Straight hair, curly hair. That's the end of this lesson. Hello. We're looking at consonants. You probably know the ABCs. Well, out of the ABCs, we have vowels and we have consonants. A, E, I, O, U, R, vowels. Now, Y is a vowel sometimes too, but many times it's a consonant. And we're going to talk about it as though it were a consonant in this lesson. Okay, here's the important thing. This video playlist specializes in pronunciation. So let's not worry about A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I think you know that. If you don't, go back to an earlier video in this playlist and you can learn them with me there. But here, we're concentrating on the sounds, how to pronounce the sounds in words. So here they are. We're going to make the letter sound, and then we're going to put some words up here to use that letter sound in the word. Okay? Now, B. Please repeat it with me. B, as in buy, bicycle. K, K, as in the word cat. Meow, a cat. Also, it could sound like a the S sound, as in the word celery. Celery. C-E-L-E-R-Y. Celery. That's a vegetable. How about D? D. Dog. Do you have a dog? Does your dog dig holes in the backyard? D. F. 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 We have first. I'm the first one in line at the bank. Ah, I'm lucky. Number one, first. 4. Find. Can you find your glasses? F. G. 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 We have the color green. G. 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 Or how about better yet, we have another one, like the word give. G. G. Give. Okay. Green, that's another conversation. Let's stick with G, all right, with no R after it. Give. Please give him a cup of coffee. We have, sometimes G sounds like a J. Like there's Gary and there's Jerry. Gerald. They can be spelt with a G. It sounds like a J. It happens. We have the letter H, which sounds like huh, huh. House. Do you live in a huge house? Huh. J, J, J. Okay, now J, we said G sometimes sounds like a J, right? So there's a little confusion there, but the word giraffe, Look that one up. How do you spell that? Is it a G or a J? But when we're talking about the J sound, how about we say, just a moment, please. Just a moment. Or, my mother got so much joy out of baking Thanksgiving Day dinner for her family. Ja. Ka. 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 Okay? How about that? Have you ever met a lady named Kate? Kate? Have you ever flown a kite? A kite? L. Leave me alone. Let's take a left turn up ahead. L. It's getting late. L. M. His name is Mike. I saw a mouse run across the floor. M. N. In the month of November. November. He said no. No. P. Please. Period. At the end of a sentence, a period. Q. We have, now Q doesn't do a whole lot without U after it. So the sound could be like the American coin, a quarter, 25 cents, quack. That's what we would usually think of. Here we have r. We talked a lot about R. We use R a lot in English. The R sound. R. Ready? Are you ready to go for a run with me? R. S. The good old S sound. S. We put that on the end of so many words. Not only is it in the middle and at the beginning of a lot of words, but it gets put on the end of a lot of words too, remember? And we need to use that sound a lot. You must be able to make it. And it shouldn't be a no sound. It's just air. My sister is a beautiful woman. I'm going to tell you a story. I have 6 chairs in my dining room. The shirt's a little too tight. How tall is that man? How tall? The letter V. He's very tall. The. And that V should not sound like a B or a P. It's its own sound. You put your lower lip under your upper teeth. B. Very. W. What? Why are you here? Where did he go? Way over there. Look way over there, and you'll see it. Whoa. X. Now X, a lot of times it sounds, it'll be silent. A lot of times it sounds like an S, a S. Think of the word xylophone. It sounds like a Z in xylophone, right? Xylophone. Kind of an S sound, kind of a Z sound. Okay, the Y, how about the word yo-yo? A yo-yo. It's a kid's toy. Yeah, a lot of adults play with them too. But a yo-yo, it's round, it's on a string. How about an egg yolk? The yellow center part of an egg. An egg is called a yolk. Y-O-K-E, yolk. Z. Maybe you go to the zoo, Z-O-O, to see the zebras. Zebras at the zoo. You have a zipper on your jacket. Is it broken? No, I don't think so. Okay, so there you have it. Those are the sounds. Now let's look at some words. Let's take a look at these words. We have build, Okay, now we're looking at consonant sounds, right? Consonants. We have B, B in the word build. To build a house. I would like to build a business relationship with you. B. We have C. Okay? Now C sounds like either K in the word call, please call me tonight, or the word or the sound S, right? So it'd be K as in K, S as in S. Now, as I mentioned before, celery. Celery would be a good one, right? Okay, the vegetable. We have dog. Dog. Do you have a dog? Is it a big dog or a small dog? We have f. Find. F. Can you find the newspaper I left on my desk? Could you find that and bring it to me, please? How about G? G in the word golf. Do you play golf? Are you a golfer? Okay, the game, the sport, golf. Sometimes G sounds like J. J. What are we thinking here? What are we thinking? How about the word giraffe? Giraffe. That animal in Africa with a very long neck. A giraffe. That's spelled with a G, but it sounds like a J. Okay, we have H. Help. Could you help me, please? Juggle. J. Juggle. Juggling balls. Maybe when you were at the circus, you saw the clowns juggling some balls. Juggle. We have kind. He's a very kind man. What kind of coffee do you like best? Loose. Your dog has been running loose all over the neighborhood. Please tie him up. He's making me crazy. Loose. Oh, the shirt is too loose. The shirt is too tight. Now it's too loose. We have mop. Okay, a noun is a mop. It's something you use, has a handle on it, bunch of strings in the bottom, and you use it to mop the floor, right? Then it's a verb when you're mopping the floor. Mop. We have N. How about never? I never mop the floor. I just don't like to do that. I'm kidding. I always have to mop the floor. Okay. Push. Please push those boxes to the other side of the room. Push. Push the door closed. Push. We have Q, and as I mentioned, QU goes together, right? Well, here we have quiet. Q doesn't really do much by itself. But please be quiet. I'm trying to read. I'm trying to study. Quiet. Don't make noise. Ruh. Really? Are you really ready to go now? Really? Oh, you're not ready? Well, tell me when you're really ready so we can go, okay? Really. For certain. Silly. Oh, what a silly little dog. Look at him trying to chase that car and catch it. Nah, it's not going to happen. Silly. How about T? Tumble. Well, the little dog was chasing the car and tripped. It stumbled and tumbled across the street. But it didn't get hurt. Tumble. Perhaps you have a glass that's called a tumbler. Have you ever heard of that? Yeah, tumblers. Type of drinking glass. We have the Various. There are various types of glasses that we use to drink from, right? Small glasses, tall glasses, wine glasses, whiskey glasses, shot glasses, water glasses, 8-ounce glasses, various types. And we have wa for winter. One of the seasons of the year. Oh, winter time, right? When the snow falls, the leaves are gone from the trees, it's cold outside, winter. And then comes spring. Now we have the letter X, and X might just sound like its own name, right? Like X-ray. But it can sound like Z, like in the word xylophone. Xylophone. I mentioned xylophone earlier, but X just isn't that popular at the beginning of words. Okay, we have Y, as was mentioned. Y can be a vowel, but here we're talking about consonants. The word yo-yo-yo. Yes, 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 I'd like to get a yo-yo. Yes, I love the yolk of an egg. Good. Yes. And then we have, finally, the letter Z. Zaza. Here's 0. The number 0, there aren't any. We have 0 eggs left in the refrigerator. 0, right? The temperature is 0. It's very cold outside. And that concludes this lesson. Hello. We have consonant blends. Now, you know what a consonant is, right? We have 26 letters in the English alphabet. 5 of them are always vowels. A, E, I, O, U. We say sometimes Y, but let's not worry about Y. All right? All the rest of those letters are consonants. If we put 2 certain ones, we put 2 consonants together, we have what we call a consonant blend. Now, not all consonants put together are called consonant blends, but certain ones are. And if you remember this, you understand it, and you can pronounce these sounds, this helps you to easily pronounce more English words. Helps you to read also, right? So here we have 2 consonants that make a new sound when placed together. So here are 20 sets of consonant pairs, 20 pairs of consonants, right? A pair is 2 of something. And these particular letters, when they're put together, make a new sound, a new sound. So let's look at some of these. BL, B sounds like B, L sounds like L. So we have blah, blah. Like in the word black, maybe you have coal black hair. Blue, perhaps you have blue eyes. BL, blah, blah, blah. BR, B. Now we replace L with R, raw, bra. What word would start with BR, bruh? Not blah, bruh. Well, how about the word break? You go to work, about 10 o'clock in the morning, you may want to stop and have a coffee break. 10 or 15 minutes just to relax, drink a little coffee, talk with your co-workers, a break. All right? So that's bruh, blah, bruh. CL, now we have, in this case, C has the K sound. K. K, la, kla, kla. What would that work for in a word? How about class? C-L-A-S-S. Right now, you're in an English class, right? You're listening to an English class. Cla. C-R, take away the L, put in an R, R, ra. K, ra, kra, kra. What could that be? How about you pick up your coffee cup And you see there's a crack in it. C-R-A-C-K, crack. Cr. We go to D-R. Take away the C, put on a D. Now instead of K, we have D, R, dr. Maybe that cup has a crack in it because you dropped it on the floor. It didn't break completely. It didn't shatter, but it cracked. So you dropped it. D-R-O-P-E. F-L, fla. How about F-L-I, fly? Maybe there's a fly buzzing around in your home. Or you saw a bird fly across your yard. Fly, fla. F-R, take away the L, put on an R. Now we have fr. How about freeze? Freeze. You put something into your freezer and it freezes. It's hard, frozen, ice. Fr. G-L, g. Here, G sounds like g. L, l. Now we use the word class, C-L-A-S-S. Now let's go to glass, glass. Maybe your cup that you were drinking out of is made of glass. Okay. G-R. What sound would G-R make? If G-L is gla, how about gr, a, grape. The word grape. Do you like wine? Do you like grape wine? Grape juice. G-R, gra. P-L, la. Together, pla. How about the word please? Would you please help me? Would you please come here? Would you please close the door? Pla, please. P-R, R, price. How about the word price? What is the price of that loaf of bread? What is the price? How much does it cost? P-R-I-C-E, price. Now, let's go to S-K. S here sounds like S, right? We have a K. K will sound like K. So we have sk. Another new sound. Now, what could start with sk? How about skate? Do you like to go ice skating? Skate. Do you like to go roller skating? S-K, ska, skate, S-K-A-T-E. S-M. We have S, M, kind of a sound. Sm. How about small? Something that's small. Maybe you have very small feet, so you buy very small skates to go ice skating or roller skating with. Sm. Take away the M, put on an N. Now we have S. N sounds like n. Sn. What could be sna? How about snail? A snail is a small creature with a shell on it, and it moves very slowly. It has one big foot, a couple of antennae that stick out of its head, and It's called a snail. They just kind of slither along. They have a shell. You can see them on the land. You see them in water. A lot of people like to eat them. The French word, escargot. That's what we say in America too. We picked up the French word. If you're going to eat a snail, in a restaurant we would say escargot. Snail, S-N, sn. How about SP? SP, sp, spell. Can you spell this word? Do you know the letters that we need to use to make the word? Can you spell the word? Spell. S-P-E-L-L. Sp. S-T. St. How about stop? Stop. S-T-O-P. Or the opposite, start. Start means go, begin. S-W. Swa. What could be swa? Well, how about the word swing? S-W-I-N-G. Maybe when you were a kid, you like to get on a swing. You like to swing on the swings at the playground. Swa. Swings. T-R, t-ra, t-ra, tra. Okay? T-R, perhaps. Oh, how about truck? A truck. You have a car for people to ride in. You have a truck for someone to drive and haul loads of things in. Maybe furniture, maybe dirt. Big old trucks going down the road. T-R, truck. T-W, t. W like in swing. Tw. What could it be? How about twig? Twig. T-W-I-G. A twig is one of the small branches on a tree. We call those twigs, the little twigs. They're small. Tw. Now, in the next video, we'll get together again and talk some more about this, all right? Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you at our next lesson. Goodbye for now. Have you ever heard of Crayola crayons? Coloring. In a color book, you use crayons. A day. Well, there are 7 days in a week, and today happens to be one of the best days in our lives. We woke up this morning. How about U-E for oo? Oo. Now, if you were to look at oo, you'd see the sound double O with a line, a bar across the top of it. Be a long oo sound. True. Are you true to your friends? Are you loyal to your friends? Are you true blue to your friends? Blue, the color blue. Cruel. Cruel. What is cruel? Well, someone who's mean, a bad person. Maybe they beat their dog or their wife. Who knows what it is? But they do bad things to people. They're mean. They're bad. Don't be cruel. Now, let's look at the next 3 sounds. Now, I said there were going to be 3 sounds, but no. 3 sets of letters. Another 3. But only 2 sounds. We have E-A, E, long E, E-E, long E, O-A, long O, E-E-O. Remember, for the vowels, the long vowels sound like cases. O-A, the long O sound. U-E, U-E. we're going to have a ooh, ooh kind of a sound coming from that one. Now, I'm going to show you some examples of words using each of these sets of vowel digraphs. Let's take a look at A, and A, ooh, ooh. AI can be used in many words. Now, these are just a few examples. Brain, A, brain, chain, waist, A, AI together, A, long A. Brain, well, I hope we all have one. We need it to think with in our head. Chain, well, perhaps you had your car break down and someone hooked a chain onto the bumper of your car and had to pull your car to get it to a garage. A chain. A waist, well, your waist is down around here, right? Mine used to be much smaller, but I don't know why. It seems to have grown. We have AY, long A, clay. Now, what is clay? Well, it's a form of soil, dirt. It's kind of gooey, sticky, semi-solid. You can actually make pottery out of clay. Clay. A crayon. You go to bed, you close your eyes, and you sleep. Sleep. Oh, boat. A boat. You put it in the water, you're in it, and you're floating around out on a river, a lake, the ocean. A boat. A load. A load. Perhaps you have a load of fish in your boat. You were successful fishing. A load. What something carries. A load of something. Toast. When you get up in the morning, you have breakfast. Do you take a couple slices of bread and put them in a toaster? And they pop up and you've got some nice golden brown toast. Hot toast, butter, maybe some peanut butter jam with your coffee. Tastes pretty good. Toast. So, that's vowel digraphs. And that's the end of this. We're looking at vowel diphthongs. Diphthongs. Now, there's an English word for you, right? And an English word for you. All right. And what is that? What does it mean? Here is what vowel diphthongs are. Two vowels together that create a new sound. Okay? So, we're going to put some words up here to show you what this means. Like their vowel sound, or their letter name, I mean to say. And the short vowels, they have a different sound. Okay, here we have the word clean, bleach, each. Okay, what is clean? Well, perhaps you like to have nice clean hands and you wash up good before you eat dinner. Clean. You want a clean face, clean hair, clean clothes. Now, to help your clothes look clean, when you put them in the washing machine, you may add some bleach in the washing machine for your white clothes only to make the whites look whiter and brighter. But if you put the bleach in with something dark colored, you're going to end up with faded, awful looking clothes. Don't do that. Each? Well, after you bleach your clothes, you could take out your white socks, your white shirts, and look at them and say, oh, each of my pieces of clothing are clean. Each one looks so bright and nice. E, free. Well, everybody likes things that are free. They don't cost anything. You get them for nothing. Woo. Cheese. How about free cheese? Do you like cheese? Made from milk, semi-solid, has a really great taste. Great in sandwiches, on pizza. Free cheese would even be better. I'm a Swiss cheese man myself. Sleep! At night. Hello, and welcome to Speak American English with Lyman Holton. My name is Lyman Holton. In this lesson, we're going to look at some American English pronunciation points. Now, in the past recent videos, we've done a lot of pronunciation, all the different sounds in American English. Before that, we went through all the vowels, long and short, how to pronounce them. Now we're going to start to look into some other ways of pronouncing words. Or not other ways to pronounce them, but things you need to know to help you pronounce them easier. When you're reading how to pronounce them. If you can see it in your mind, it's a lot easier to get it out of your mouth. Vowel digraphs. Vowel digraphs. What are vowel digraphs? Two vowels, A, E, I, O, U, sometimes Y. But two vowels, and they may be of the same letters. Together, that make one vowel sound. So, here are 6 pairs of vowels that make a vowel sound. A-I, what do you think? A, the long A sound. A-Y, the long A sound. E-A, the long E sound. E-E, same thing, the long E sound. In these